0 to 40K in only 13 days. Now, as you guys can see, this store was launched up less than 2 weeks ago on July 4th, and it's already generated close to 40K. Obviously, it's only 11 in the morning right now, so we're gonna hit way past 40K today. We're doing about 7K a day on the store, and as you guys can see, on July 2nd, there was quite literally 0 sales on the store, and on July 3rd is the day I actually just launched up a spend test, and it actually did get 1 sale. So I guess you can say 14 days, but in reality, the store was started on July 4th, which was our first actual day of running the store. And as you guys can see, days like yesterday, we are pushing 6.6K and close to 7K a day. So this store should be at 10K a day within the next week or weekend, because we did scale up during the week, and you guys do know the weekend is a lot better to sell. So like tomorrow's Friday, and then the next day, Saturday and Sunday, we should be doing 10K days consistently. So we should be doing 30K plus this weekend. But I'm gonna pretty much walk you guys through what I did in order to scale up so fast. Obviously, for me, it didn't take that much effort. I was spending maybe an hour a day on the store. And yeah, that's really it. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you guys. This video is not gonna be a long video because it didn't take much for me to like scale it up that hard. So all I did was I found a product that had an emotional pain attached to it, and I can see exactly that this product is made for a specific person. Now I'm gonna elaborate that in a second, and I'm also gonna walk you guys through the product research method that I use, or the product research method that I use. It was only one to find this product. And yeah, pretty much whenever you're looking for products, you know you have a banger off of 3 things. If it has an emotional pain, so like what I mean by emotional pain is like, if the person didn't solve that problem, what would their life look like? Would it be emotions attached to it? Like, so emotions could be fear, shame, insecurity, right? These are different emotions that people don't want to experience. So whenever you have a product that gets rid of that insecurity, that gets rid of that fear, that gets rid of that shame, that gets rid of guilt, anything, then you have a winner on your hands. And you know it's a winner when it solves that problem for a specific person, right? So like, say you see like a supplement and you know exactly who it's for. Like, this is for mothers, this is for kids, this is for girls age 25, right? If you find a product of that nature, then you know that it is a winner. So now I'm just gonna pretty much walk you guys through the product research method that I used. All right, y'all, so now we're on the Tik Tok Burner, as you guys can see. I'm gonna be real, Tik Tok Burner is one of the best methods right now to do product research. And I know you guys are asking, what about Calidata? What about Calidata? Everyone's on Calidata now. You can still use Calidata to find products, and it still is a good method. But the Tik Tok Burner has been an absolute killer, because it's like finding Calidata products before it's on Calidata, right? And I'm gonna show you guys pretty much what you wanna look for whenever you are looking for products. So let's go ahead and open up. As you guys can see, I do have a burner already, and I do have a For You page that's already curated towards my stuff. All you have to do a burner method is to open up a new TikTok account, go into shop, and literally just scroll here. Like, as you guys can see, there are tons and tons of products here. There's all types of stuff, right? As you guys can see, I'm very like optimized for like certain niches. But just scroll here, find products that you like. And what you want to look for when you scroll through here is products that have some validation to it. So what I mean by that is it has some products sold. I like to look for anything above 1,000 orders and under 10,000 orders. But the sweet spot is around like 5,000 or 6,000 orders. The product that I found that I'm running up, I had about 6,000 orders when I first found it, and that told me everything I need to know. I was like, this is selling very, very well, but it's not too big to be on Calidata yet, right? So like an example, this product right here has 1.2K sold. The other thing that you want to look at is the review. So this one has 4.5 reviews, and it's doing pretty good. Like, you want an actual good product. I can imagine the type of person that would buy this product, right? It's someone that cares about their health. It's someone that is very, very health conscious. It's like they're avoiding toxic stuff. Like, this is a really, really good product, because I can tell the type of person that would buy this. So this, guys, is a free winner. This is something that I would actually run. So if you guys want this product, go ahead and take it. Key to doing TikTok Shop Burner research is to come on here and act like you're a buyer. So click here. So come in here, click add to cart, or click buy now. What you want to do, the reason that you want to do that is to tell TikTok that you are the type of person to buy something on here. And then what's going to happen is whenever you go to your For You page, you'll eventually have a bunch of TikTok Shop stuff, right? Let me turn my volume down. You'll eventually have a bunch of TikTok Shop stuff on your For You page, which you can scroll on and pretty much find products that way. And you just want to scroll here, and then you'll be targeted with specific products. And then all you got to do from that point on is just look at it. Is it emotional pain? Does it solve a good problem? And yeah, pretty much that's all you have to do. That's the TikTok shop method. That's how I found my product. All right, guys. So now that you guys have a product and a good one, it's time to go ahead and build a website. Obviously, building a Shopify store is very, very, very simple, but we want to do it in the most quickest way possible, right? So how do we do that? We use AI. Remember, guys, we are using no effort to do this. I'm telling you guys exactly what I did. I didn't take no effort. I found a product. Now it's time to build a website. Now, to build a website, guys, you don't just want to tell AI, hey, build this website for me. This is my product, build a website. You'll never have good copy. You'll never actually make good offers. You'll never be able to convince people to purchase off of a website like that. So what I have here, guys, I'm gonna link this down in the description, but this is a whole bunch of prompts that you can use and follow it. It's very, very self-explanatory. You follow this prompt, you copy and paste this into ChatGPT, then you do this, right? But this will be linked down in the description. But what you can do is pretty much build your entire website based off of these prompts. There's only maybe like a few prompts in here. That was one super long prompt. But as you guys can see, within the steps, it tells you exactly what you're doing. And pretty much whenever you finish throwing these prompts in, you'll have a bunch of really good documents with really, really good research, which you'll be able to use to build the website, right? So like an example, you'll have the deep research document, which is this is a random deep research, this is a deep research document for a random product that I used to run. But this is a deep research document to where you could pretty much give this all to AI, and then it can go ahead and make you a buyer persona, right? These are just a couple of documents that you'll be able to make with the prompts that I just showed you. And pretty much like, this is very, very important because you need to know exactly who you're selling to. Like for this, it was a person who's 27, who's someone who works and whatever, right? And like, this is her main problem, and these are the emotions around the problem. Pretty much you take these documents and then you'll be able to throw it into ChatGPT, and you'll be able to do stuff like create more angles, write copy for your website, which you'll be able to just copy and paste into your website. So now that you have used AI to know your customer, do research, and now you have an entire website that is actually really, really good and is high converting. Every website that I do is built just like this, and all of my conversion rates are really good. As you saw from the beginning, you saw my 4%, 3% conversion rate. So boom, now you guys have a product, you guys have a website. Now it's time to find ads, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. All right, so we're back on TikTok. This is probably one of the best ways to make ads or pretty much get ads for products like this. So whenever you guys are doing the TikTok shop research method, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the products you're gonna find are not really being ran by a lot of people because this is a secret method that no one's really talked about, but I got y'all. I got sauce for y'all, so I'll tell y'all. But pretty much whenever you guys find a product on TikTok shop, what you guys want to do is pretty much search that up on TikTok, right? So just go on TikTok, type in our product. It's the human health guide. As you guys can see, we now have a bunch of creatives for it. So what you want to do is you want to scroll through TikTok and find creatives, but don't just pick any creatives, right? You want to pick the creatives that have good comments. So this is a great guide. How can I get this book? So you guys see this comment right here. How can I get this book? Those are the comments you guys want to look for. If you guys find a creative that has the comment section just filled with, how do I get this? Where do I buy? This is a need. I want this. All of those comments, if you see a creative like that, brother, rip that creative. All you got to do to rip a creative is click copy link, go to savetik.com, and then you'll be able to save it to your phone. Rip those creatives, throw that into your Facebook ads manager, and literally, guys, it's going to scale like crazy because there's proof of concept not only in your product, but your website's going to be good. You're going to have a really good offer from the AI prompts, and then you're going to use creatives that have people begging to purchase, right? And these are creatives that haven't been ran on Facebook, so you don't have competition. That is like the sauce to scale. Like, that's all you have to do. You just click a few buttons. You can do all this in 2 hours, right? So let's go down a little bit. Like, let's find more creatives like this one. I like this one because it only has 500 likes, but look at the amount of comments, 23. This specific product doesn't have crazy comments. I don't see like anyone saying I need, where do I buy this? But if you find a product, obviously I found that product in like 4 seconds, but if you find a product that is actually like crazy with a whole bunch of people like really supporting it, like I need this, then you have something on your hands. And another thing I look at, guys, is the amount of saves. So there's 2,000 likes on this, but there's 1,000 saves on this product. That says a lot. That means people actually are interested. They want to purchase this. They're saving it for later. And that's really good. My fave book. Let's see. I need to get this. I'm getting it. This is the best creative that I found for this product so far. Let's see. Getting it now. This book is amazing. Love this. How long does it take to mail? Like, that shows you that people are like wanting to buy it. There's buying intent for this product. That's really it, guys. That's all you guys need to do in order to pretty much scale up. You find a good product, You build a good offer with a good website, and you find good creatives. Connect all that together, launch it up, and you're gonna scale to the moon. That's all I did for my product. I literally did 40K in 13 days. Like, if that doesn't tell you that this works, then I don't know what will. Now, there is one last thing that I do want to tell you guys, and it's the importance of starting right now. Guys, it's currently July 17th. You guys have 2 months until Q4. And if you guys don't know what Q4 is, it's literally the time of the year. It's the last 3 months of the year. So it's October, November, and December. That is the time of the year where businesses make at least like 60% of all their yearly revenue. Why? Because that is where everyone is spending money. No one is saving money during Q4, right? Because you got all the holidays. You have Halloween, you have Black Friday, you have Thanksgiving, you have Christmas, you have New Year's, right? Everyone is spending money for Q4, and let me tell you guys, I've experienced 2 Q4s in my ecom life, and both times my sales were like effortlessly high. Like I did crazy amounts of revenue during Q4. I just want to leave this part in the video to let you guys know that you guys need to start an ecom store if you guys haven't yet, and if you have, you guys need to figure out how to make it work by Q4. Remember guys, you only have 2 months. You have 2 months before it's a money hack, right? You want to set yourself up to be a seller in Q4, not a buyer. So you guys need to subscribe to the channel, pay attention to the content I'm releasing, because I'm gonna be releasing value so that you guys can be able to be selling in Q4. And if you guys want to speed up your progress, then go ahead and click the link down in the description, because I do offer mentorships. I help anyone who's willing to be helped. I've helped several people start up their business to get from 10 to 30K per month. And this is not even Q4. All of my students in Q4 are going to get all of my Q4 strategies. They're going to get all the secrets that I use for Q4, and they're going to be doing crazy amounts of numbers. So I do recommend anyone who's watching this to click the link down in the description, because I feel like a mentor with the right knowledge is going to be the difference between you making 30K in Q4 and 300K in Q4. Why? Because you're going to have so much better knowledge. You won't be making mistakes. You guys don't have time for mistakes, right? You guys got to be up and running by October, and in October you got to execute the Q4 strategies correctly so that you can scale. Because at the end of the day, guys, I'm gonna be real, you're gonna make money in Q4. If you're selling something in Q4, if you already started your brand by then, you're gonna make money. It's literally a money hack. I've never met anyone who can't make money in Q4 with an e-com store. I will say you can mitigate a lot of your mistakes if you have the right knowledge. The right knowledge can be the difference between you making 30K in Q4 and 300K in Q4. That's all I'm gonna say, guys. Take that how you will, but whether you click the link down in the description or not, please start a store like today, because you guys need to get ready. But yeah, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.